So the Dynasty get the opening possession.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
The offensive rebound. Second shot chance. And MP lays it in.
How about the strength MP showed there? Showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Outside Stauffer. Shoots over Hopkins. Shot's good by Stauffer. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now here's MP. Inside, Zadirko. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Off target at the rim. Here's the Dynasty. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Wells. MP, no good. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. I wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
And Patrick Wells outside. Pure from three-point range.
An elite three-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
MP outside. Here's the three. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Outside Stauffer. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. MP outside. Fisher outside. MP throws it down.
Showing off his athleticism there. MP with some hops, and his teammates are hyped.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Timmerman. Here's Wells. Michael Stauffer for three. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the three in that occasion.
MP outside. Screen by Fisher. High post shot. And the Dynasty tack on two more.
Knowing how to move with his teammates, like a good dance partner there. MP keeps the ball and finds a way to score on that pick and roll.
Swings it to Stauffer. Back to Wells. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP with the steal.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Robinson. Zach Timmerman on the wing. Stauffer. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
If you give Stauffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
MP inside. Guarded by Wells. Fisher outside. MP with the rock. Now guarded by James. On the wing, Brett Hopkins. And the three off target.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Now Wells lets the three fly. Zadirko grabs a rebound. And here's the fast break. And it's MP missing. The Wolfpack trailing here. Left side, Stauffer. Wells outside. He spins. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. Michael Luong for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's MP. Let's go with the three. And the Dynasty, another three.
MP has such a natural look on his three-point attempts. Just pulls up and lets it fly from outside.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Dent. Substitution for the Dynasty. Eric Fisher. MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's MP. He's got 11. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. And the foul is on Patrick Wells.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Adds some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Fresh. No dice from 9 feet. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Wells with it. Dillard covering. Now it's Carter outside. Joey Johnson for three. That's good. And Deshaun Carter with the assist.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
MP with the rock. Wells on him. And he gets contact and a whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up right now.
Oh my goodness, it's so tough to stop MP, especially at this level. He's the most talented player out of Plainview, maybe ever.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing though, I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Robinson. Deshaun Carter from the outside. And it's hauled in by Eric Fisher. MP inside. Defended by Stoffer. And that one's good from MP. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. Down low. Here's Stoffer. That one's good. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
They make Stoffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
MP outside. From deep. Hits the three-pointer. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And the Wolfpack with possession. A 12-point contest.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams. They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The jab, the cross. I like the way he capped that drive off a one-hand punch.
It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Now Carter. Pass over to Robinson. Over Zadirko. Robinson's shot is off. And here's MP on the outside. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Dynasty on top, up by 15. And more basketball to come after this short break.
The second half will begin in 10 minutes.
The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And the Wolfpack have possession. Down by 15. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's MP. 5 on the clock. And it's good for 2.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Outside Stauffer. Back to Wells. From past the arc. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Here's Zadirko, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
MP makes it off the glass.
Oh, I like it, I like it. MP playing a bit scrappy there and close.
Wells outside. From downtown. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. And now the Dynasty with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Timmerman with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair. When Zadirko show a nice touch around the basket.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over. Stauffer, Hawkins covering. Wells gets it to go.
Wells somehow came away with a bucket with the defense right in his face.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Danny.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells. Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the pack.
Now here's Cordova. Deshaun Carter from the outside. The shot comes out. Here's the Dynasty. To the inside. Junior. The rebound by Deshaun Carter. Out to the left wing. Trying his luck from deep. The three-pointer goes.
This is what makes Carter such a field general. He's super organized, knows where everyone should be offensively. Nice feed by Carter.
Out to the right wing. Pass over to Dillard. And here's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Now here's Carter. With some arc. MP grabs the miss. Here's the Dynasty. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's on Joey Johnson. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shooting one.
Here's Stoffer. Robinson sets the screen. It's Wells, left side. Inside. Here's Robinson.
Wolfpack foul. Tariq Jones.
Dynasty making a switch here.
Personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason Jr. Eric Dillard. Danny Cobb.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. They grab their own miss. Pass over to Robinson. Stoffer. Now here's James to the left wing. Here's Robinson. And he knocks down that 17-footer.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
MP inside. Wells on him. And they double up MP. Dillard. Shot clock at 5.
Committing fouls like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Straight up looks like a frustration foul to me. Sort of sums up the game that they're having in general.
First free throw is good.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Left side, Andrews. Pass to Carter. Over MP. Carter, no good. They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Deflected, and they'll keep possession. Now Cobb.
Right here.
Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Fresh. Cordova. Here's Johnson. Andrews with it. Lets it go from deep. It's Junior with the rebound. MP on the left side. That one no good. Outside, it's Andrews. Carter. The Dynasty grab the miss.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Passes to MP. For 3. He can't get that one. Now it's Carter outside. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't remember.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
We're
going to win states like that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right. And that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over? Make the lead. Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it. I can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front-runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most